We got a tip from a viewer that there was an abandoned Crown Victoria or a Dodge Charger Police Interceptor rotting away in a desert/scrapyard. So we went out to check it out. It was a hot day in the middle of nowhere. We didn't see any wildlife, other than a few tumbleweeds rolling through. Then we saw it. It was a Crown Victoria with all the police decals peeling off its sides. The siren was busted. The light bar was cracked. The body panels were rusted. This car had definitely seen better days. But if this was a cop car, where are the cops? Where did all the officers go? What happened to them? Was there a big shootout? Did they all retire? We may never know the answers to these questions. What we do know is that this car had a 4.6-liter V8 engine that sounded like this when it was running. And we plan on rebuilding that engine, so it sounds like this again. The first thing we did was pop the hood and get some shots of that old 4.6-liter V8. The engine was completely stock and pretty dirty, but underneath it all, it looked pretty good. Then we got to work scraping the decals off the side of the car. We tried using paint thinner, but it didn't do much. So we just started hand scraping, and it took forever. Next, we brought the car back home, put it up on the lift, and got the teardown. The interior was completely gutted. The seats were torn apart, and the dash was pretty much destroyed. After the teardown, we sandblasted the body, and it came out looking pretty good. The floors were solid, and so were the frame rails. There was some rust that needed addressed, but nothing a little poor 15 couldn't fix. Before we painted it, we installed the new gas tank and sending unit. We also installed a new radiator and water pump. We wanted to keep the car as original as possible, so we painted it the same colors the police used back then. While the paint was curing, we rebuilt the V8. We put in a new intake manifold, throttle body, spark plugs, wires, cap and rotor, not because they were bad, but just to do it. We also installed a new exhaust system. Once everything was painted, we started putting the car back together. We reinstalled the doors, trunk, and all the trim. Then we put in a rebuilt engine. We found a nice spotlight to install on the roof, along with the siren and light bar. The light bar wasn't functional, so we installed a new one. But the cool thing about this is that it can be turned on and off with the push of a button. We also installed new floor mats and a new shifter knob. Then we put in some new tires. The old ones were completely dry rotted. Here's the Epic side by side. Here's how it looked when we found it, and here's how it looks now. We also made a couple of these. What do you think? How would you use it? Let us know in the comments below. Now for the bonus feature, we let our subscribers loose in our studio a lot for a mini police chase. Cinematic or a burnout sequence. Maybe we'll let them do both. Who knows?